Alright, what's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Terraria! I figured I'd go ahead and finally give this game a try. I've been seeing it for years on my, Google Play Store. They recommend games to you in various different categories, and I was constantly seeing Terraria, but I was like, whatever. It's not even a new game at all, really. It's been out for a long time, but you know what? I wanted to give it a try. I had $5, and I was like, you know what? Hell with it. And then before I did that, I was like, well, I'll go watch a couple videos, see if I'm actually interested in this. And I watched a couple of Let's Play episodes from one of my favorite YouTubers, Mr. Galm, if anyone is curious. And yeah, I watched him all the way up to him killing the Eye of Cthulhu, which is potentially one of the first bosses. I kind of looked up the way some of the bosses are triggered. I didn't look at all of them, but I looked at some of them, and it seems that the triggers are interesting in that you could potentially fight Eye of Cthulhu as your first boss, or you could fight something else as your first boss. Something that I've not seen. So yeah, I've only seen the Eye of Cthulhu. I went ahead and made a character Fox there. You can see he's got some interesting stuff. All I really made was lead armor, and then I made platinum tools. And then the rest of the stuff, the shadow helmet and the boots, I found those in chests and whatnot, and they were interesting. I didn't really do much besides just kind of explore, tunnel around and whatnot. But anyways, I made a new character. We're gonna play Flawless Fox here. Now I do have to warn you guys. I actually had two worlds here. I had Alencia from my old character Fox, and then I made Solar Fields when I actually attempted to record this game earlier today. I made a new world, and I made with that character, and I went in there, and I did a whole bunch of stuff. And then when I went to check the video, I realized that my recording settings, were on record game audio only. So I had absolutely no commentary whatsoever. So when I pop in here, I'm going to make this world. We're going to make an expanded world, because bigger world, more to explore, more fun. I'm going to go ahead and call it Azure Night. And, yeah, you're going to see I'm going to pop in here with this character. I'm already going to have a whole boatload of stuff in my inventory. Now, I didn't make any, new tools. I just have, stuff that I got from, the chests and pots and stuff. I've got 47 glow sticks or some ridiculous crap. I got 50 from one chest or something. It was pretty absurd. And I'm really sad that I didn't have any commentary and I had to delete that video. Because at the end of near the end of the video, I actually did something hilarious. And I made a terrible mistake. But yeah, as you can see, I already have a boatload of stuff. I'm going to go ahead and use this pot of gold immediately to summon... Alright, come on now. Hold down, move, thank you. I'm going to go ahead and use this so I can summon a leprechaun friendo. And then I'm just going to put torches on there and ropes on there. And my first order of business is simply to run around. I'm going to grab these mushrooms for making health potions later. So my first order of business is literally just to run around and explore the map. And I will get pots as well and whatnot, and open chests. I'll take whatever I can from that. What's that? Superior blowpipe? Ooh, that actually looks kind of nice. Let me go ahead and just trash this Daybloom, because it's super easy to get anyway. Yeah, unfortunately my inventory is kind of full because of that last world. But yeah, some things happened, and then because of the fact that I didn't have any commentary, I was like, you know what, let's just start over. So here I am, and we are just gonna start a whole other world. Yeah, so this is kind of a blind playthrough. I've played a little bit of the early parts, but besides that, I really haven't done a whole lot. Could you please... Yeah, okay, thank you. Fall in the hole, please. For those of you who are familiar with Terraria on the PC, you're probably a little confused right about now. You're like, whoa, this is weird. And, yeah, the mobile interface is a little bit odd. Ooh, what the hell? Menacing climbing claws. Allows the ability to slide down walls, improved ability of combined with shoe spikes. Okay, I'm gonna take all of that. That sounds fan-freaking-tastic. So, what, I can, like... Well, I guess I'll have to find a decent wall. Oh, right, I should probably take the chests, too. You know, seeing as how... Those are good to have. Yeah, I can... Oh, and another chest, okay. I'm just finding a bunch of chests immediately. What? You will fall slower while holding this. I kind of don't care about that. To be perfectly honest, I really... I don't care about that. I need to get rid of something. You know what? One of these boomerangs isn't that great. I'll get rid of the one with knockback. I think the one with knockback is probably better, really, but we'll take it anyway. I mean, crit chance, more damage. I mean, not that they do damage anyway. They're I was pretty disappointed in their damage earlier. Okay, so like with my this is a little bit hard on mobile. Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna work for mobile. I'm sure that's amazing on like PC, but yeah, that climbing thing is pretty underwhelming for me. Oh, what the hell? What is this? Oh, is this I think this is called the Crimson Corruption or something like that? I don't know. I have a feeling going down there would just have me die immediately, so I'm just gonna not do that. I had my fill of death in my last run. That was fun. But yeah, Terraria is a bit of a different experience on mobile. Some of the strategies that work really well on PC don't work that well on mobile, just because of the way the controls work. You know, it's kind of like console in that you're using two thumbs essentially to control everything, but instead of having like buttons like the shoulder buttons that you can use your fingers for to like switch weapons and items and all of that crap, I can't do that. So essentially I have to use my left thumb for moving and switching between any of my selected items. So I can't move and change my items at the same time. And also jumping is a little bit wonky, potentially. So, yeah, it's kind of funky. It's definitely not the easiest of control schemes. It's kind of like hard mode. Like any game that you've ever played on PC, playing it on mobile all of a sudden just turns it into hard mode. And I mean, Terraria already has a hard mode. Okay, so we're going back into the Crimson. Okay, so apparently I am surrounded by the Crimson Corruption, apparently. That is good to know, I guess. I mean, it's not what I want, but it's good to know. Oh, God. Gotta deal with these assholes already. I probably don't do any damage to them, do I? No, not really. Yeah, it would probably be best just to turn around, but I want to see what's past the corruption. That's the thing. I really want to see, I want to, you know, expose as much of the map as I possibly can, which I'll open up the map here in a little bit. Gus would like to settle down. Oh, is that the name of my, my quote-unquote guide NPC this time? who's, you know, not really much of a guide at all. Not on mobile version. On PC version, you can just, like, give him items, and, like, he'll tell you, oh, well, with this item, you can craft this thing, and it's, like, wonderful, and, oh, God. Could you let me get up here, you asshole? Fuck off! Oh, I'm dead. I am just straight up dead. Yep. Pushed me off the mountain. Thanks, you dick. So, the corruption. Yeah, it's a rude place. That's all I'm really gonna say about that. Let's go ahead and cut down these trees next to our spawn. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing that I did in my last run or attempt to record this game. In my first playthrough with my other character, I kind of moved all of the NPCs into my house, and because of the way you have to make their rooms, it kind of clashed with how I was trying to build my house. Like, I didn't really bother with a bunch of floors within my house. I just made wood platforms so I could constantly go between all of the different floors. I could just jump or go through the platform, and it was no big deal at all. And it was fantastic. It worked out tremendously well. But then I had to move the NPCs in, and apparently they need actual ceilings. Wood platforms just don't work for them. So I just kind of clashed, and it's like, it became a mess, and I didn't like it. So instead, I'm going to make a dedicated building for the NPCs. I'm going to make a dedicated building for them that will just, you know, that'll be their place. And I will connect it with my home. It's going to have essentially a covered walkway, is what it's going to be. That way, you know, I don't have slimes and zombies and demon eyes constantly harassing me whenever I want to go over and check out what the NPCs and talk to them and buy stuff from them or whatever. You know, because that's a massive pain in the ass. Nighttime, lovely. Let's go ahead, grab all this wood, and I am going to oop. I'm gonna build a big old enclosure right here. Oops, that's not what I meant to do, but whatever. Oh, zombie! Zombie! You got in! Well, nothing else can get in because that gap is way too small. So we are just gonna slowly shave away at this zombie's health with this crappy-ass wooden sword. Oh my god, that takes forever. I'm a little bit spoiled when it comes to tools now, because it's like I got really used to having my platinum pickaxe and sword and stuff, and now I don't have those, and it's sad. So anyway, let's go ahead and put a chest down. And within said chest, I will put a whole bunch of things that I really don't need right now. So let's go ahead, put the shurikens in there, the potions in there, the stars, the blowpipe, mushrooms. I don't really need the grenades. Don't need those. Don't need the tin bars or the healing potions. The lenses. Ooh, I got actual bombs this time. Nice. I'll put the clay blocks away, the copper ore away, the extra dirt, sand, and that. And for now, I'll go ahead and put the stone walls away because I don't actually have a dedicated building just yet. I'm going to, but yeah, we're going to hold off on that for the time being. You know, just get rid of that. I really don't need it. And you know what? I already have my leprechaun summoned, so... Oh! Where'd he go? Does depositing that make him go away? The little leprechaun bro, as far as I can tell, the only thing he actually does is he will occasionally give you, or he'll just occasionally drop gold and stuff, which is kind of convenient. But he doesn't really do much besides that. So let me go ahead and zoom out a bit. Let's see what we are working with here. Okay, so we got the desert way to our right. And past that desert is corruption, crimson corruption. And to the left here is a whole bunch of crimson corruption. So I guess I kind of want to build to the right. I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is I am going to start building kind of near the edge of that water. And what I want to do, it might be kind of counterintuitive to what you might think, because Terraria is very much about like roaming around and going through the caves and spelunking and seeing what you can find and just kind of working with the natural system of caves and the way things work, and then you just kind of explore little side bits off of that by mining. Me, personally, I like things to be nice and even, nice and straight, so I'm essentially just going to level the entire area. I'm just going to make one massive level area. But for now, I'm going to try and get some stone, and I'm just going to go ahead and make a massive mine down here. I'm just going to make a big old mine shaft. That's what I'm going to do.